Hello, this is just a little video about what I do and also what I'm offering for the upcoming retreat. Some people were asking, and this will give you a bit of an idea if you haven't been to my retreats or to my sessions about the way I guess I share what I'm really passionate about. So the retreat is basically for women who feel that they need some time out to reflect, to go inwards, maybe to reset, to really celebrate what she has done up till now, which doesn't have to mean amazing stuff. It means what she has created up until now and finding the beauty in it, the gratitude in it. It's so important because we've all done amazing things, whether we realize it or not. So it's about that, whether we've been patient or whether we've embraced change or whether we have been making little micro steps or whether we have learned how to be quiet when normally we'd speak, or if we've learned how to speak and have more boundaries, all of that. So then we're going to also touch on how you want the rest of the year to be, becoming aware of, really going within in that container of us as women in a space away from your normal kind of environment. What is it that you really want to end this year on and perhaps embrace the next chapter or the next year with? So I'm sitting on my little infrared mat, which I absolutely love. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a shared circle. People can share or just listen. It's always optional. There's never anything to control anything in terms of saying you all need to do this or that. It's always about unfolding how you want, what's comfortable for you. We're going to have a nice, really beautiful cacao ceremony, thanking the earth, opening our heart, and just the idea of being together. It could be a blue lotus ceremony as well. It's the idea that we're connecting with Mother Earth within us and around us. So that is really beautiful. We're going to have a fusion of yoga and teachings as always. So there will be breath work, there will be working the spine, there will be some dance and joyous release of tensions in the body. There are many techniques, and I've already written down what I intend on doing, and there could always be something new coming in, but there are also form of martial arts techniques that unblock the things that we're holding, because everything that we are going through is also held in the body until we give it a chance to release it. And this could be a really good chance to really release things you've been holding on to, and you feel that you might have processed them, but you want to really let them go, right, fully. So there will be a sound bath, which will be amazing in itself, because that really resets in terms of your inner dimension, your energy fields. It really helps with harmonizing them, which in turn benefits your hormones and benefits your well-being. It's like an auric cleanse of you could describe it, or an energetic cleanse, or even a letting go of things that were stuck in your field, learning how to consciously let them go. So I've got a new program that I've developed. I've been relatively quiet. I'm re-engaging in PhD projects. I'm doing some teachings around sleep. I'm also moving from state to state, often with my husband, and all sorts of interesting things. I'm also embracing the changes that have occurred in my body. I tended to have it pretty easy going from pre-menopause to menopause, and through it, it was actually really very graceful, probably because of my yoga and my general tendency to really look after my body, because I just always have, and I always realized that, you know, I've had the freedom, and I haven't been forced to eat as a child. I haven't been told how to be. So I've always had a natural connection with food and with the relationship in my body. So maybe because of that, so far it's been really good. But now that I'm postmenopausal, there were a lot of challenges. There was a lot of sudden changes that I wasn't ready for, and I've had to up level my capacity to navigate energy and also to move with those bodily changes. So I want to share a bit about that and my new program, which is the 7 pillars to greater energy. And that's a really, I just feel like I've completely come into the full center of my all that I've ever presented and all that I'm about So I've noticed that a lot of people don't have enough energy often, and that is a multifactorial thing, and there's nothing wrong with having no energy. That is going to happen to all of us from time to time when we are clearing things, or when we're overdoing things, or when we are, integrating. There's so many different reasons and ways in which going quiet or having ignored our needs to be quiet, and that will then create a sense of deep tiredness as we are trying to catch up with that or integrate. So it's not about denial and the idea that we shouldn't be tired. In fact, I'm usually really much the opposite. I always think people are generally rushing around a lot, and I wish that humanity would slow down some more. But it is about how, so no judgment at all, never. That's never the way, and it's not about you judging yourself either. It's about empowering you to perhaps want to look at how you are navigating your energy and what you would like to change. So very holistic. The 7 pillars of that, I will get into those. You will definitely be able to reflect on them and make change just from that, which will be navigating where you leak energy and give it out, and navigating how you can actually increase your energy through simple micro habits. So it doesn't have to be anything huge. Micro habits are actually the key to success. It's not a quantum leap, because quantum leaps generally happen when you have a great intent and there's a momentum behind you and the timing is right, and it will be almost effortless. But the micro steps are like a mindset, and not just a mindset, but a lifestyle. And also, really importantly, and this is what I'm all about as well, it's a playfulness. So in the retreat, we're going to have all of that, because we have from 10 to 6, and we're going to be in the countryside. We're also going to do some nature exploration, sitting in a beautiful, beautiful sacred land and forest. There will be some forest bathing, which in itself is powerful. There is going to be tea and refreshments, and all you bring is something that you would enjoy to eat for lunch. I will be bringing a big pot of amazing dal kind of soup, and I will be also making a really healthy from scratch yogi tea without stimulants and all the goodness that's in there. We will be doing breath work, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. You will get handout notes, and basically you can just lie there and absorb, relax, take moments to be active with it and moments to completely let go. I really like to weave those aspects into all my retreats, so it's never something that we need to recover from. It's something that really fuses well into the next steps of our lives with ease, grace, and flow. My mantra, which is how I really feel life can be. And if it's not that way, I always ask myself, how can I create more ease and grace and flow? Because that's how we function in the best possible way. So coming away on this retreat for that day may seem like, wow, that's a whole day to myself. But the effect and how much time it will save you because of your clarity and the effect in your biology and perhaps truths that you want to really recognize and you can't quite tap into because you are, serving others or very busy earning money. I really understand all that. The world we live in is challenging. We have, like in my case, aging parents, or we have our own kiddies around us that are still young or older or teenage or grown up. There's always going to be something, or we have a mortgage and cost of living has gone up, or we want to change careers. And all of those things are great invitations for us to really contemplate what's the priority, where am I going to put my energy, what's my intention, where are my boundaries this time, and what sort of time span do I see? Can I imagine and visualize it? And of course, with my background in NLP and hypnosis, I will always weave in about how we hypnotize ourselves and recognizing that and rewiring that so it actually boosts us in a realistic way, not in a way of denial, and also how our mind actually works and how we struggle, how we suffer because of certain mind programs. I will also be going around and asking if anyone has questions, so then I answer questions that I don't know that I'm going to get. So it'll be amazing. And of course, in a circle of amazing like-minded women, so new holistic friendships, all sorts of things will be possible. And again, sometimes we just want to be in the cave and we want to be inward. I very much get that. I love time to myself and being inward. And other times it's time to join the group and to be outward, but you can be inward within this group. That's the beauty. So if you're more introverted, you can really be with us. If you're more ambivert or extrovert, there's space for you within all of that. So the yoga itself is more a stretching and vagal tone kind of work and releasing emotions that we might hold in the body. And again, you would have your intention. That doesn't mean that we're going to go into any trauma release. That's not what a retreat is for. That's more one-on-one if you wanted to do that and looking at that in a perfect setting for that. It's more about where does it happen? How am I feeling it? Can I connect? Do I want to connect with that? And once you start that, it will become something you can do at your own pace as well. So it will be a gift you can use yourself or help in your family life or with your relatives or children, and just embody and walk that. That's the main key. It's always about applicable things, often science-backed or ancient yogic in tradition, and of course from the experience of having held so many retreats, both in Australia wide and internationally and online as well. I've just heard and seen so much also through one-on-ones, and I really understand. We go through a lot, and part of the retreat is to acknowledge that, let go of the baggage, and refresh through softness, because the softness allows the body to release the tension that we hold when we are on the go, when we are moving all the time. We don't even realize it, and we might be motivated and really excited about things, but the truth is that if our body is ignored, or we're still processing something like from 5 years ago or from our childhood, then a time has to come. Otherwise, the body will express that in other forms. It's just natural, and that's actually a great thing. So often when we are tired, it is a good thing noticing, what am I needing to process? And of course, I will go a little bit into the science of sleep, which is my big passion through university, and mental well-being as well, all of those aspects. So let me know if you resonate. I have made this video to give you a bit of a feeling about what will be unfolding, and it's in the countryside. It's a nice little getaway. It's just near, I think it's an hour, it's not even an hour, 45 minutes out of the city. And yeah, it's happening very soon. So if you're feeling it, reach out, let me know whether you wish to join. If you feel you need a discount, like I've already offered, most people booked in at 50% early bird, which was very early on that I offered that. But if you feel you need support financially, or you wish to do a contra, an exchange of some sort, I'm more than open to that. I think that's a beautiful thing. And I also love co-creating. In future, there are going to be retreats where I'm going to hold the retreat with other people. And also, if you want to promote what you do, if you're running your own business, I will have a gift bag which will have some goodies in it, which I always do because I love that as far as I can. And everyone can put in some information about what they offer, and maybe a little introductory voucher or something like that for the women that will be joining us. So we're half full, and it's already more than enough women really, because we're half full, and I'm not having a big container. I want to only have about 20 people here. So if you still want to come in, let me know. There's a few people that are reaching out and talking to me, and I know these things happen fairly quickly, as it is also happening in approximately 2 weeks on a Sunday. So let me know. And yeah, it's all gonna be focused on the heart, being grounded, being in our own self-confidence, gut confidence, gut instinct, but also gut knowing, heart expansion. We're always going to be sitting in a bubble of light, which is all around, which is from within us. It's not about anything external. We're not giving away energy externally, and we're going to sit in our own bubble, aware of our energy field, which we're gonna clear. Our intuition will be more activated naturally, and your own relationship with yourself will only enhance. And remember, everything you need is inside you. It always has been there. The world is very distracting, and it makes us believe another certificate out there or some other guru out there. No, all this is about focusing inside you. Inside you, that's it. That's where the answer is. That's where the wisdom is, and that is the most fulfilling thing I feel that we could ever do. And that's why that's my focus in everything that I offer. So let me know your thoughts again, and check out my YouTube channel if you want, or my Instagram, or LinkedIn or Twitter, and connect and subscribe to newsletters, and you will get updates. There will be some more in the future, but for now that's the last one for the year, and after that, who knows what's next. Ciao for now. Take good care of you. That will create all the things we want and become the butterfly effect out into the world. Ciao.